Hey guys, welcome to another Player.net video review. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Perixx PX-1800. Now, I was going to do an unboxing, but basically in the box you get the keyboard and the manual, so you know there's not much point for a keyboard. It's not like you're getting a plethora of accessories, it is just the keyboard. Now Perixx, they make a lot of kind of computer peripherals, and a few other bits and pieces, but for today we're just going to be talking about this keyboard. Now, first things first, this is not a mechanical keyboard, alright? This is membrane, there's no switches in this, and why might you want a keyboard like this, I suppose, is one of those questions that I'd ask myself, and it's quite a simple one. Not everyone is completely rich and has £100 for really nice mechanical keyboards, and I feel that there's a lot of people who want kind of a gamey feel product, but might not have the money for it. So, yeah, as you can see, this is the Perixx PX-1800. Now, this keyboard does come with backlit keys. It's quite hard to see them in kind of this light, because these are 5500K studio bulbs. So I'm just going to turn one of them off and you can maybe see it a bit better. And this is where my camera decides it doesn't want to focus. So it is backlit, and it's red, it's yellow, it's green. It's basically three colours apart from blue. I really liked blue. I don't know if that's an RGB LED or not. Well, it's like they've missed out blue, but that's no worries. So this is obviously a backlit keyboard. All the keys are backlit. And what can I say so far? Well, first of all, it does come with kind of these little macro keys down here, which do all sorts of stuff. You know, you've got like disabled keyboard, disabled Windows key. You've got change the color, pretty standard stuff. There's apparently a WASD key, which I don't know what that does. I think that just changes these to arrows, maybe. Who knows the witchcraft of marketing. But at the end of the day, all I care about with a keyboard is comfort and typing. It could have all the LEDs in the world, but if I can't type on it, then it's not good. I'm just going to move what I was propping this up on. Now, it's worth noting that you do get a gold-plated, I'm pretty sure it's gold-plated, every company seems to be doing that, USB connector and a braided cable. I do think that they are a bit of a gimmick. Now, I would say that I'm typing while I'm talking, for a keyboard that costs, it's 25 to, I believe they're running an offer for $19.99 for this keyboard. So far, I'm really impressed. I mean, this is obviously a £20 keyboard. Like, £20 is not a huge amount when it comes to a keyboard. The only kind of upper, more pricier products I'd consider would maybe be the iRox keyboard, which still isn't a mechanical, but they've really dialed in the kind of the tactile function, which is what you don't get with keyboards like this. You don't get that click, that kind of just bounce to let you know you've hit the key, but I don't think that's bad. I mean, I typed myself personally on these keyboards for years, and I only have a mechanical keyboard because I do a lot of typing. If I was playing games, I'm not fussed about the tactile functionality because I bottom out the keys anyway. Now, I'm actually really impressed with this. For the price it costs, there's a real kind of quality feel to the keys. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what I give it in the review. I'm trying to make up my mind on the scoring. Obviously, you know, it's a budget keyboard at the end of the day. £20 isn't a lot, £20–25, especially when you compare some of the crap that people sell. This is really, 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 really good in comparison to those. And I think that a lot of people will like the keyboard in regards to it's nice, it's comfortable to use. You've got these backlit keys, which are cool. As far as all the kind of other marketing gimmicky stuff like that they throw in, like anti-ghosting and anti-this and kind of stuff like that. I don't care too much about that. I look straight for the typing, how it feels. Now, I type personally on blues. My personal favourite is reds. So I love like literally bottoming out keys. So typing on a keyboard like this isn't actually that bad for me from a personal point of view. I know there's a lot of people out there who are snobs about their mechanical keyboards. But a lot of people can't even type fast enough to use them. So that's where kind of keyboards like this come in. I feel that they're great for people who are maybe casual gamers. Maybe you're just looking for something for your kid who's just gotten into gaming. You know, you don't want to spend a huge amount, and this is the kind of product you look at. So far, I'm really impressed. I've been wanting to check out Perixx for a while because when you're looking at the value products, it's a lot kind of different to comparing that to a £100 product where you're like, shit, this is wrong, this is wrong. With a £20 keyboard, you're happy to get backlit keys, for instance. And the actual key quality, like the cap quality, is a lot better than some mechanical keyboards I've actually had. So that's interesting. And the keys are a little bit soft, and they look like they'd be hard wearing. And the placement is as I'd expect with any full-size keyboard. I'm glad that they haven't kind of balked around with any of the keys. I'm sure some of you have used keyboards with maybe, if it's a 10 keyless for instance, and you enter keys small and everything small. I can't type like that. I've been typing for too many years in a full size that smaller keyboards infuriate me. But I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can get a kind of once over on the keys. And I also like the font face they've used. I personally touch type, so I like a nice like font face on the keys. I hate when some companies have nasty, I know that sounds really petty, but like for instance Razer, they have these really weird ones that just don't make sense. I'm looking at my Black Widow, which I hate and I just dislike. And they've got like weird style keycaps, like the actual text behind them. But no, like it is exactly spot on for what I'd expect a 25 keyboard, 25 keyboard to handle like. So first of all, I wanted to say you made a really good product, Perixx. You can read the full written review, which will include obviously a bit more testing, and letting you know some more of kind of my thoughts on the product, what I would have maybe liked to see. Obviously at this price mark it's hard to kind of say, yeah, I would have liked this and I would have liked that, I would have liked USB ports and I would have liked this, because at the end of the day it is such a cheap product that you can't complain. I feel that a lot of manufacturers these days, especially with high-end products, they put in a lot of kind of gimmicky stuff that you don't need. I mean, it's kind of like the Razer Black Widow, for instance, is a good one. So the Razer Black Widow has a USB port and a headphone port here. I hate that in a keyboard because that's where my mouse sits. Who wants their kind of cables traipsing out that way when it should be maybe here? Which makes it accessible for both kind of, you know, left-handed and right-handed people. It's just silly stuff like that. Or maybe like here. Now, there's a lot of companies that do that. I mean, it's like, I think it's the MK50 that I like from QPad. Pretty sure that one has the USB ports at the top, but I don't want to say that because just in case it's wrong. But that's another one of my favourite keyboards. I mean, I love products that don't cost the earth and they deliver performance and like they're usable. I think usability on a keyboard is above all else, like comfort for hours upon hours of typing. So I'm going to have to smash this one out for a few days and see kind of how it handles. And write up some of my big reviews. I kind of average a lot of words a day. So my keyboard is like my most important tool next to my mouse. But yeah, we'll see how it kind of fares in the review. For now, I'm really happy with it. And that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just ask in the kind of little comment section below. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.